Hi, you guys. It's Mel and Keisha back with another Eat Chat. Tonight, I prepared for us some New Orleans style red beans and rice with a little cornbread on the side. And in the red beans, I have pickled meat, smoked sausage, smoked turkey necks. Um, and in the pot, I have a smoked ham hock. I don't eat them. Keisha don't eat them, so I just didn't put them in there. But you can't beat the flavor.
You can't.
Is there anything you want to say before we start?
We also got our waters.
Yeah, we got water. I got me a little hot sauce over here, a little mustard, and I might use them like I might not. It all depends on how I feel.
Before we get started on this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. Also hit the bell so you'll always be notified when we upload. You ready?
If you're interested in knowing when we upload, hit the bell.
So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, I guess.
God is good, God is great. Thank you for the meal we're about to receive. Bless your holy name. Bless the prayers of the meal. Amen.
Amen. So how y'all doing tonight? I might as well get a chat on and start. Okay. Yeah. Because Keisha take 50 years to fix her plate.
She is not. No, I don't. I am not that slow.
Yes, sure. You like to dig out what you like out the pot. That's enough rice.
No, I don't do that. A little more.
That's enough rice.
Yeah. I hope you guys are doing wonderful today.
Man. See how little this motherfucker is? I kid you not. We had the big one, the one that's 2 times this size. And some kind of way it broke. So when we replaced it, since we weren't really eating rice, I brought a smaller one. And when my kids saw that, when I took it out the bag, they were like, "What the fuck? How we gonna eat rice with that?"
Actually, like that.
Y'all, we could still all eat rice portions. Now, what you say, Keisha?
I was saying, did you want me to put yours on?
Didn't I tell you? I can serve myself. Thank you, dude.
Asking.
It was nice of you to ask.
That's good. You know me. I'm going to ask.
That's that pickle meat right there. Mm-hmm. See, that go to smoked turkey neck.
I haven't had red meats in a minute, y'all. For real.
What's pickle meat? It's pickled rib tips. It also comes, if you're in New Orleans, you could get it in a slice, like off of a roast. But we're not New Orleans.
And red meat, the rice with the D&D sausage.
I use that D&D sausage 3 times this week. It's finally gone. But I put it in gumbo. I put it in these red beans. And I also used it in a crawfish ball, which we haven't aired yet. Sorry. We kicked the grease. Look at that bay leaf. That's not edible, so but not like this anyway. Maybe if you had it ground up.
But it gives the food a whole lot of flavor.
I found out coming to Texas, they call it the laurel leaf. They don't call it bay leaf everywhere. But that's what it is. It's a laurel leaf. Okay. Now am I going to eat all this? Look at that. See that? Look at that. That sausage, that rice. Boy, I'm about to dig in. I ain't had red beans in so long. If I'm not talking, excuse me. Because, I'm eating. Oh. So what have you guys been up to? How was y'all day?
Let us know in the comment section.
Is y'all week thrown off because we a lot of people were off on Monday on Labor Day? Scrappy, you work on my nerves. Every time we sit down to eat,
Yeah.
you act like I'm supposed to give you some of my food. Better eat that kibble. It's getting to the point I'm gonna have to throw Scrappy outside when I'm taping.
Yeah, always want this little 5 to 15 minutes of fame.
I know y'all wanted to see him, but today not today. See, told you, begging.
Mm-hmm.
Told you he was begging.
He didn't even want to go outside.
Foods that Scrappy has tasted before, and if he haven't smelled it in a while, his nose all up in the air.
So that's like some
I
of the
told
people
her.
that come here.
See, I told her he was begging. As I said, I do spicy, just not a lot. And I don't find Crystal hot sauce to be that spicy. It's more vinegary.
I like it when I make my wings. Like I said, I like spicy, but I don't like blow your head off spicy. Not only that, I also put some more spices in it to make it a little spicier. But you can't beat that vinegar kick from it.
Man, maybe I used a little too much.
What is real spicy?
Now,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's better. I can smell it. It smell like my grandma plate when she would eat red beans. I just that Crystal House sauce, that's childhood memory. You know, it bring it back and stuff.
man,
You gonna bless us with a story today?
I don't know. You want a story?
Yes, I want a story. I love your stories. I told you that.
Okay, let me see. I went. Let me see. I went to the drugstore. I went to Cash Saver. Um, did I see any stories while I was there? Hmm. Well, I guess y'all don't want to hear about the begging man again. Surprisingly, I haven't seen him in a while. He must have moved on because I haven't seen him in a while, in maybe the last 2, 3 weeks. Well, no, the last 2 weeks. Let's see. How can you be a proprietor of a mobile business and you walk off from the business and leave somebody to watch it and they walk off too?
Hmm?
Damn, he let a mosquito in. I uh I was at Cash Saver, as I said, and the man was out there selling barbecue off the back of his truck. Out here they probably do that in other places too, but out here I've seen it a lot. They put their smokers on the back of the truck. My own was itching, that's why I did that. They put their smokers on the back of the truck and they sell barbecue off them. Well, the man walked away. He asked the lady to watch it. She said, I'm going to just stand right here and smoke my cigarette. I guess that was cute for when I'm finished, I'm out of here. Because when I looked up, she was gone. And he was not back. And he missed out on 2 customers. I don't see why he would. I wouldn't walk away from my grill anyway, especially the neighborhood he was in. But to how you gonna make money if you miss out on at least 2 customers? And I know his place was going for at least $10. Oh, that's just $20. Yeah, you're right. Probably didn't even buy the charcoal, but still, man, this light is so bright that whenever the door opens, whatever sees it comes on in. This is ridiculous. Maybe we should shoot in the daytime.
I've been telling you that.
Uh, I was telling y'all about. Okay, here we go. You ever was a kid? You know how when important shit come up like a field trip or picture day and you just be messed up some kind of way. Your mom be, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Because you're going to take that picture. Because I done paid for them pictures. You're going to take that picture no matter how you look. Okay? Well, I had a situation like that. But it wasn't picture day. It was the big field trip to the zoo. You know, my mom and them paid for it like months in advance and shit. So, my whole third grade class, we going to the zoo. Not that the zoo was really a big thing to me because my parents had the passes, the membership, so we would go to the zoo like it was like people go to the park. But I was going with my friends on this trip. The membership only allows for your family and maybe 1 or 2 guests. But this time, I was going with my whole third grade class, and my grandma was going with us. And I loved my third grade teacher. Shout out to Miss Rillier. And I just loved the third grade.
I remember you talking about Miss Rillier.
And we were going to the zoo. Well, this weekend, the weekend, before the trip to the zoo, me and my sister outside riding bikes and shit, riding our bikes. And she was like, look, let's close our eyes and ride to each other as fast as we can and see if we hit each other. Okay, well, I did that. But I lost my balance. So you know what happened, right? Instead of just falling, scraping my arm, scraping my leg, no. I went face first. Messed up all this. It was bleeding so bad and it was so swole that my mama hurried up and brought me to the emergency room. But as long as they had us waiting in the emergency room, they couldn't put stitches in it. So I was just in the emergency room crying and fucked up for nothing because, they don't give kids painkillers, So all this, even my nose, it was scraped up right here. It had, and the way that I bust my lip was that my teeth went into my lip and it split it open. There's still a scar about 1 inch long in my lip, and there's like a piece of meat. You won't notice it, but I know it because I know meat, and it's still sticking out, hanging up. So we have to go to the zoo, right? I'm like, damn. This happened on Sunday. The field trip to the zoo was like maybe a Wednesday or Thursday. They let me chill at home till the field trip came. Oh no, I paid my money. I can't get that shit back. You going to the zoo. Who the fuck makes their kid go to the goddamn zoo? My parents did. And so I decided I'm gonna cover my face up. Man, everybody was like, why you got that on your face like that? What's wrong with you? We done all had accidents before. You know, just bucking me up so they could see the shit. Yeah. And I was like, this shit nasty, it's ugly. I'm not gonna show nobody this shit. But you know, eventually once you start having fun and you're not worried about it, the shit come down. Well, when my shit came down, they acted like I was what movie that was? Dang! That's how they was when it came down.
Like Friday?
Yeah, on Friday. There you go. All this. It was all skulled up. And I talked to my sister maybe a year or two ago, and I was telling her I was like, remember we was riding our bikes with our eyes closed or whatever? That motherfucker started dying laughing. I said, what you laughing for? I got hurt and shit. She said, I came up with the idea, but I never closed my eyes. I want you dirty little motherfucker.
That's fucked up. That's messed up. I'm sorry. That's really messed up. I kind of knew you was gonna say that because you the only one got messed up in that. So you know, you had to know she didn't close her eyes if she didn't get messed up.
If I knew she didn't close her eyes when we came home from the hospital, I just had to go ahead on and take one for the team because I knew I was gonna get her ass whooping. How bad I would have whooped her up.
Damn. How old were y'all again?
I was about 8. She was 6.
Oh yeah, you got your ass whooped.
Maybe that's what I get for listening to a 6-year-old. And I kid you not, my face was fucked up. I know we got pictures, but only my grandma have them. And y'all say I mean I've always been like this, so I know my uncle ain't gonna show them to me if he find them. My grandma was like, man, fuck these children. Take that shit off your face. There was some parts in the zoo, though, I wish I had that shit on my face. You know the smell of animals? Yeah, I like animals and whatever, but if you don't clean up the area, they smell. What's your favorite animal at the zoo? I would have to say every time I went to the zoo, I had to see the lions and the tigers.
I love tigers. Never been to the zoo though, but I love tigers.
You never been to the zoo?
Nope.
I'm gonna have to take you to the zoo.
Because the day I was gonna go on the field trip to go to the zoo, I was sick, so I never got a chance to go.
Your mama paid for it?
Yep.
And you ain't go?
Tyra went.
In your place?
Yep.
Oh.
She went in my place. She came back. Oh, this was this. And I'm like, don't rub it in. My auntie, my aunt Sarah.
You know what else I used to like?
She went where?
The peacocks.
Oh, those things are beautiful.
You ain't never been to the zoo?
No.
I don't. God damn.
I've seen peacocks on TV. I've seen tigers on TV. Never seen them at the zoo because I've never been.
Nah. That was a regular given for us. I think my parents kept that past way until we was adults. We used to have the aquarium, the zoo.
Is that the freaking burger?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that right quick.
Yeah, they kept that way until we were adults. People come in from out of town, we go to the zoo. We bring kids. We're gonna drop them off at the zoo. Oh, they go to the zoo all the time. They good. They know what they're doing. And they'll drop us off at the zoo. You know, you ain't have to tell them how many people were in your family, so you could go with maybe 2, 3 extra kids that were in your household. The other day, I was telling y'all that I'm 2 of 3 and 1 of 2 girls. I know you don't ever hear me mention my brother, but I have a brother, an older brother. And as I said earlier, a younger sister. You know, ain't nothing like a threesome. You know, I think me and my brother didn't like my sister because for the longest they told us it was only going to be us. I didn't really have a problem with her. But you know, that's a sibling rivalry. Then I was the only girl, then another girl came along, so I had a little beef. Because when my sister came, she was sick. So there go my attention. And my sister told me the other day she wished she was like me. And I was like, oh, are you serious? Why would you want that? She told me you always beat your own drum no matter what. If you was gonna get your ass whipped, you still did it and got your ass whipped. But I wasn't really no problem child. You know, I ain't go shoplifting in McCurry's and get caught.
And who?
In McCurry's.
Oh, my car. Oh.
You know who you are. Me and my brother was just the closest. I haven't really mentioned my brother in years. It's not because he did, y'all. There's some other mechanics to that going on. And really, I'm lying. Earlier this year, maybe February or March, my uncle was telling me something about my brother. You know, out of messed up situations, the oddest of friendships develop. What I mean by that is, if it wasn't for my brother, me and my sister wouldn't have the relationship we have. And I thank him. But then again, sometimes I just don't want it. Because she looks at me as her Captain Silverhole. And being Captain Silverhole is some hard work sometimes.
I said get a turkey neck.
I'm good. I thought they had another sausage in there.
They don't?
Uh-uh.
You want to go put some on there?
No, I'm good. You know, I ain't going to eat all this no. You ain't even need your cornbread.
I know.
That's good.
Them beans were so good. I didn't feel the need to, have to sop it up with nothing else because it was so good. But I know that cornbread is good, and that's why I'm saving my cornbread till tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I'm saving it till tomorrow, so drink some milk, eat my cornbread. And I'm going to split this up into 2 meals. I ain't gonna be able to eat both.
I feel like that's how all Trump's meetings and sex end.
My bad, y'all.
That's our TV. It was paused, and it just popped on. So
it's all right.
It does that. So excuse us about that.
You know, me and my sister, we never really got along. You know, we tolerated each other. I guess until my parents died. We just tolerated each other. That was some good beans.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, put this on your plate, please. Thank you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me, my brother, my sister, we went to the same school most of our lives, you know. Matter of fact, they sent me to preschool. Well, I guess it was easier for my parents that we all went to the same school. They didn't have to separate or whatever to pick us up from different places. But when, and I guess my parents, they might have set that up themselves. But me and my brother used to go to the same school together. Then when he started having problems at St. Alphonsus, and they made him stick it out that year because the next year I would be going to school. So he toughed it out that year, and the next year I was going to school. So then we went to St. Louis Cathedral together, and my sister was going to Cabrini. Um, the two schools were like walking distance from each other. Like when my grandma would pick us up from school after she picked us up, you know, the big group of older children, because it was me, my brother, and my cousin. We would walk to my sister's school and pick her up. Well, once I got to 8th grade, and I was like, and my brother got to go to the high school of his choice, his liking, because he went to Kennedy. I was like, look, I can't do it no more. I can't go to school with them no more. I got to find me somewhere else to go. So where did I go? Really, I chose the school I ended up at, but I chose it for my own education and my own well-being. The school, my district school, was like the school on lean on me, and I was like, I can't do that. I can't. So they tried to put me where my brother was. Nah, that ain't my cup of tea. I don't like being no flies in the milk. So I was like, okay, maybe McMain. But when I went to McMain, that wasn't my cup of tea either. So the next school, you know, the only schools that I could go to would have to be a magnet school, unless I would go to my district school. And New Orleans only has 3 magnet schools at the time anyway. And they were Franklin, McMain, and 35. Well, I ended up at 35. And for like the next 2 years or so, my parents were trying to get me to go to Franklin. And after that, I took the test maybe the 3rd time and didn't pass it. That woman was like, "Look, we looking at the results and we seeing how she answered. It's like she's answering the same way every fucking time she takes this test. So maybe you need to stop wasting your money. We would love to have her as a student, though, because if she can do this, Lord knows how she really is. But I just didn't want to go to school with my siblings no more. And by then, my brother and my sister were going there. I was like, oh hell no, because even though people shouldn't lump y'all together and label y'all and define y'all as a group, they do. And my sister had kept us into so many fights. I mean, I kid you not, my 3rd grade year, my sister had us fighting almost every day because she couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut about simple shit. But she couldn't fight either. I don't know if she could fight now. Haven't fought with her in a few years. But even then, I'm not about to let my little sister beat me. And let's see. I guess that's where a lot of that sibling rivalry comes from. I don't know. But I know one day, I kid you not, I know this had a lot to do with it too. Cabrini went up to 1st grade. So my sister was still at Cabrini, like when I was in St. Louis Cathedral, and she wasn't. I was like in the 2nd grade. 2nd grade was a hard year of school for me. I'm surprised I even passed that. Yeah, I said it, 2nd grade. My teacher just did not like me. I don't know what the reason was, and she just made it hard for me. So when she just made it real hard for me. Who the fuck suspends a 2nd grader for being late to school? Bitch, I'm not getting myself dealt. You know, I'm not. You walked yourself to school in the 2nd grade?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm not getting myself here, bitch. Talk to my parents, motherfucker. Cause I'm not getting myself here. How you gonna fucking suspend me for being late? Well, they did. Guess what day they suspended me on? The day that they finally had enough and suspended me on was the day that my sister was going to the zoo.
Oh.
On her school field trip. And my mama chaperoned. My mama's always had a van. And at that time, I don't know. I know she drove, my mama drove, and she had about 5 or 6 kids with her. And the little school mini wagon or whatever it was, drove and had some with them. But it just so happened that the van that came and got my mama, the way they separated it, a little boy that my sister had been liking, never met the little boy. All she would say is Reshard. Yeah, our dog was named after him. That's how tough she liked him. And me being the messy motherfucker I am. But not only that though, I've always more tomboyish. Come on now, what girl you want to fucking play with? The motherfucker that's gonna climb hills with you, or the motherfucker who gonna watch you? You know, and she just couldn't take it. She couldn't take it, and I was like, don't even worry. And I think that's what really, really started the sibling rivalry. But Keisha was saying she's the oldest of 4.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2 boys, 2 girls.
And you're the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
And how that go?
Yeah, it's me, my sister Red. Well, her name is Jadra. Her name was Jadra. So, my brother Lionel and my little brother Chris. He used to call us brother and sister. He never would say And he never would call us by our names. He always say brother or sister, and don't let him get mad. He used to be sister or brother. I used to love that. And now them, Bubba is mine now. Bubba and Chris, they have their own kids, and I look at them and I love my nephews. But my thing is this: we all have boys. None of us have girls. None of us have girls, and I'm hoping one of them pop out a girl, because I'm not gonna do that. Can't do that. But I mean, I don't have a lot of stories like Mel does, but you know, I'm just basically the oldest out of four, and me and my sister were closer than me and my brothers. But now me and my, how could I say this?
Big
My
little brother.
big little brother, me and him are closer now. We didn't used to be, but we are now. We didn't used to be as close as me and my baby brother, but me and him, we're closer now. Me and my sister, I mean, that was my ride or die right there. Every every time, I needed her, she was there. Every time she needed me, I was there. We never had sibling rivalry. We I think I can count on one hand how many times we argued. And it's like if we argue and she go by my mama, she'll call me, I'm sorry. I'll call her, I'm sorry. And that's it. We never fought or anything. It was never jealousy. But I did used to, when she was little, I used to mess with her. I used to push her away from me, because she used to to always get under me, you know, and stuff. And I used to push her away from me, get away, just to see what she gonna do, and she'll start crying. So I could pet her up, be like, oh baby. I know that was kind of mean, but it was just I wanted to see what she would do. I love my sister. I loved her to death. And I lost her in 2003, and it was crazy. She committed suicide. That's what they said. Honestly, personally, I don't think she did, but teach his own. But anyway, I don't want to really get into no more of that. So
See how
that's
this
just
shirt come
basically what that
across
is.
great? See how this shirt looks great? I kid you not, y'all. It's navy blue and white. It's little stripes. It's navy blue and white, but it looks great. This is some fucked up shit. I guess it's the lighting or something.
Could be. My shirt, y'all call it Captain America. This is Mom America. This is my Mom America shirt. So
I have.
Mom America.
Hey,
Because the boys always want me to be Captain Saving It. Save a kid, Didn't mean to say that, but Captain saved me. So you gotta put the My America shirt on. All I need is a cape. Then she put a cape on one of her shirts. And what we Captain My America, Captain Dad America.
Captain Sable.
Yeah, for real. Captain Save Everybody. How about that?
I used to
But yeah, I don't mind.
You've never been to the zoo?
No, I've never been to the zoo.
That's some weird shit to me, man.
All my cousins, my sister, my brothers, they've all been to the zoo. Everybody.
I've been to the Audubon
I was
Zoo.
sick.
I've been to the Dallas Zoo. I've been to the Fort Worth Zoo. I've been to the Washington D.C. Zoo. I've been to a zoo in Florida. I've been to all those. You've never been to one zoo?
Not one zoo.
We're gonna have to fill that gap.
I'm gonna tell
and when
y'all
I
now.
take her to the zoo, I'm gonna film it.
Yeah, y'all, she gonna have to film me, because I'm gonna tell you why. Now as an adult, I don't want to go to the zoo out here in Dallas. When you come in, where is that, off 35?
35.
When you coming off 35, they have the sign, to the zoo, the Dallas Zoo. But as you passing that, they have this big ass giraffe. And it's like up like that, the nose thing up there, the long neck, and it just look like it's larger than life and stuff like that.
It is larger than life.
Well, yeah, stuff like that freaks me out, because I have this kind of imagination to where, what if this fish start walking, start moving? I'm just gonna drop dead. This is why I don't go see things that are
You ever
big
rode an
like that.
elephant?
I'm no, what? No.
You never rode a, you ever rode an elephant?
You rode an elephant?
Yeah, you know they got elephant rides at the zoo.
I've never been to the zoo, so how am I ride an elephant? Really?
Maybe.
Really?
Never mind. Well, have you ever been on like a safari feed me animal tour?
No, Sarah did. That's when the goat ate her name tag off and she panicked.
No, they don't get that close to you.
Man, whatever she went to, the
Did she go
goat
to
ate
the
her.
petting zoo?
I think that's what it was. The goat ate my aunt's name tag off and she started panicking.
No, we went. My parents took me, us, all of us, my family, however you want to call it, to a safari thing. Where was that motherfucker? I can't even remember where it was, but we had the little hats and the pictures and stuff when you ride in your car and the animals are all around you and stuff and you feeding them and all that crap. You know, you throw some shit out the window and, you know, and it
Oh,
was
I ain't never been in
African
nothing like that.
animals. It was like the gazelle and the
Cheetahs
big
and stuff
water
like that.
buffalo and all. It was those type of animals, the zebras. I don't know what that was. That's like we're talking about trips and all that now. I am.
Excuse me.
And Keisha was like, I've never been nowhere.
No. Now, if you call, yeah, I'm going to say it. If you call going to Mississippi or Atlanta for Freaknik, then yeah, I've been somewhere and that's it. I ain't never been nowhere else, nowhere. You know what I mean? I want to go to Atlanta because I didn't really get a chance to really move around out there like I wanted to.
Well, Atlanta's a great place to visit. Been there a few times.
Well, we have to go there.
I'm just waiting for the children to get out the house. I don't want no
Yeah,
extra baggage
right.
with me. I want to enjoy ourselves like we're single and shit.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about, oh, damn. Mom, Dad, can we come to dinner with you? No, leave us alone. Fuck, you got a little change, go make your own way. You know, at 16 and 17, come on, man. You shouldn't even want to be around us. If we're allowing you to be away from us, you should be happy as hell.
Hell yeah.
I know me, my brother, when we would go, we'll be happy. When we didn't have to be in the room with them, or if we didn't have to go to dinner with them when they wanted to go to dinner, we were happy as hell.
But she's saying that, but I was a big baby because I always wanted to be under my grandmother. That's who raised me. I always wanted to be anywhere she was. I always wanted to go wherever she went. You know.
That might be true, but now once I got into my teens like that, if you're going to give me that freedom, I'm going to take it.
Not me. I didn't.
She.
I didn't want to
You
go
don't have
anywhere.
to be home till it get dark. You serious? Oh Lord, daylight saving time. Come on. Hell yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I did my thing. You know, it's just, you know, I always wanted to be under my grandma. And, you know, when I got older as an adult, you know what I mean? Yeah, I would go out and stuff, you know, but my grandma, you know, my grandma was my life. You know, let's go somewhere, grandma. I'm not going up there, but you know.
You tripping.
Hell yeah, girl. I always wanted my grandma to just be there, you know. But
Nah.
I did.
Hell no. You don't have to be home till it get dark. Are you sure? Are you sure?
You know, when I was a teenager, when I would do stuff like that, go and hang with my friends or something always would happen to me. I'd always have a cut to where I had to go to the hospital and get it stitched up, or I mean, bang my head on something. It was just, you know, I ain't like going nowhere after that. Stuff like that. I didn't like going nowhere. You know, I wanted to be in the house. But, you know, as I got older,
You never broke any bones. You broke any bones?
No. I thank God of everything.
I fractured them so bad to where they should have been broken, but I've never broke any bones.
I cut my ankle up, split my ankle in half. And that
Well,
was
you didn't break any bones. What was the problem with keep going?
But the skin, I split it in half. And I was like, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. You're not about to die. It's just split. We can sew it up. Y'all gonna kill me. I used to really. I'm paranoid. I would be like that.
I guess I'm gonna tell this story, and then I'm gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not even gonna tell this story. I'm gonna tell it in the next video, but I'm gonna feed you into it right now.
Yeah.
When I was younger, my parents always gave us a taste of independence in some sort of way. My mother worked, my father worked. It's not that my father couldn't take off of his job from what he was doing to come pick us up and bring us where we had to go because he was a cab driver. But he, well, he was not always a cab driver, but certain parts, like he was a cab driver when we was younger, and he stopped driving and he went to work for the oil refinery, and then he just stopped doing that and he started driving cabs again, and then he stopped driving cabs and he became a slot machine technician. Then he started driving cabs again. Then he became I guess a dollar ride person, which is kind of different because you don't have to look for your fares. They give you a manifest every day of your rides. You have to get them, and it's like that. He was like a dog transit driver, I guess. He every day when he would go to work, they would tell him who he was picking up and where he was bringing them, and if he had to pick them up again. But he was still somewhat a cab driver. And then he was a cab driver again. So, but anyway, as I was saying, they always gave us some sort of little independence. We used to walk about a mile every day by ourselves. Me, my brother, my sister, and my cousin. We would walk to from the school to the community center that we went to for after school program that my mother would pick us up from. But they were not the ones that gave us our first real sense of independence. It was my grandmother. And with that, I'm going to leave y'all. Okay, Keisha, you have anything more to say?
If you guys like this video, give us a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, hit that bell so you always know when we upload. So you always get your notifications. Anything you want to say?
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Until next time, y'all, have a good night.
Later.
Peace. Ooh.